Hello everybody and welcome back to Letton Farm. So what I need to do today is complete this field over on the left hand side. It's turned out to be a very productive and profitable thing to be doing, so yeah, I need to really get on with it and make as much money as possible because I need to spend some more money on some, well, the mortgage and some future machinery and possibly a future farm which I may be buying. So I'm just going to reverse back here, get things warmed up, get the tractor started. What I need to do is bring the 135 into here, line up the trailer as much as I can do, and then, yeah, obviously reattach. The trailer seems to be a really good thing to have. It's much better than having to pick up all the bales by hand. Some of the bales do actually fall out when it starts to get full, but you can't have everything. It's alright. I don't mind picking up a few. Far better than having to pick up every single one, which is in the thousands, I would say. From this field, there would be thousands of bales because they're so small. And that is another thing I'd like to do in the future. I'd like to move away from the conventional bales and go for the larger bales. The only problem is I don't have a loader. So if they have an old loader or something at the dealership, I would be very happy to go and buy that when we have the money. But I can imagine it would still be quite expensive, even if it is quite old, because, you know, it's quite expensive machinery anyway. I wouldn't be surprised if it was anywhere between £10,000 and £20,000 for a really old one. Right, okay, so here we go. We still have loads of grass on the ground from the previous day. I'm very pleased that I didn't mow the rest of it because it has actually turned out to be quite overcast and damp, and it would have just started to rot, and it could still rain. The forecast isn't showing rain, but you never know. With this sky, it looks like it could do anything. So yeah, the bales are piling up into there. Shut the window. It's a bit dusty. And then, yeah, it's just going to be a case of carting all of these over to Alex Young's farm. Alex Young and his wife, who I still don't know her name. I'm going to have to find out very soon. But yeah, until then, Mr. and Mrs. Young. Their farm, they're buying the bales, which is very good of them. It must be for the cows, I assume. Can't really see why else they'd want them, but yeah. That's where these are off to. So, keep going through the mist. And yeah, well, hopefully it lifts very soon. Hopefully it turns out to be a very nice morning. But for the time being, it's just a bit of a grim start. I was hoping to get the whole load in, everything we see which has been cut. I was hoping to get it on the trailer. I don't know if it's going to happen, but it would have been good. You can see there's a great big pile up here at the front, which is understandable. It just needs to be thrown back a little bit further, just so I can actually get it all in. I don't know how well this is going to work, but yeah, I'm just going to keep piling it in, see how we go. The reason why I want this to happen really is because I want to cut the rest of the field across the other way. And well, I could just do it later, but yeah, it would just be nice to clear the whole swath now instead of coming back to do more. But it is just the slightest amount; it doesn't really matter. It does seem to be working its way backwards quite nicely there. So yeah, it's almost done. I've just got to get back over to that tree. I think it's the tree over there. But this tractor has worked very well with this baler setup. I like it. The only reason why I'd go for a larger baler is because we can move a lot more hay or straw in one go. These conventional bales can be a bit of a hassle, but they are fun. Oh no, you're going over the back. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter too much if they go over the back. I've got plenty to pick up anyway. I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to fill the whole load. If it fills a gap in, if a bale drops down and it fills a gap, then it's another bale to take on this run. Very conscious of the amount of bale runs I'm having to do, but yeah, I'm not going to stop. That is pretty much as full as it possibly could be. Yeah, as I've already said, we're already losing quite a few. So there we go, done. Lift it up, turn it off, not too quickly around the corner. Dare I press unload? I did there, and I'm losing them. But I possibly put in more than what I lost, which is good. It's quite a haul. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Hopefully the 135 can actually pull this. It's going to be quite heavy. In fact, it's so full, I think I'm going to have to put a strap on there just to keep it together. So I'm just going to throw this into the front, get as many in as possible. Okay, that was straight over the top. I think my muscles must have grown overnight. That was an incredible throw. I'm just going to have to balance it on the top. Okay, that was more of a sort of throw it up and hope it stays. This is becoming painful. Oh no, I've lost another one. Okay, that really did not turn out to be a productive thing to do. Let's put some straps across here. Just one. Then it might stay. Might be able to throw it over there. Well, it's good enough. And I have another one here. This is turning out to be, like I said, a bit of a hassle. But they're still fun. Okay. This is... I'm just going to go. This is turning out to be a bit of a joke. Right, I have clearly completely overloaded the trailer. My fault entirely. So yeah. They're going to have quite a few bales to be dealing with here. One thing's for sure, I'll keep them stocked up for the winter. Hopefully no more go flying over the top on my way to the Young's farm. Take a shortcut through my own field. And I do need to go and harvest that crop over there. So somehow, this is again another potential buying problem. I'm going to have to buy something else in the form of a header trailer. I need to get the header with the combine to this field. And I don't know how I'm going to do that, because the header is super wide. It definitely will not fit through these gateways, so yeah. Something is going to have to be purchased. Now for the really bumpy road, or track. I think my teeth are going to fall out of their sockets. Do teeth have sockets? I don't know. My eyes might pop out of their sockets though. Alright, there we go. So, let's see what I can get for these. The standard price was £30 a bale. £36 a bale. Pushing me up to 12,970. This is looking good, especially as the next mortgage payment is only 4 days away. It's £5,000 a week. I can't wait for it to be paid off. As soon as it's paid off, I might then move farms, but, well, I can calculate this actually. I might pay off more in a week. I can pay off more if I want to. £65. So that makes it 13, I think, 13 weeks of payments left. But yeah, if I do 10,000 in a week, then everything will be sped up. And I think I'm going to go over to that field over there after this to do a bit more money making, which is going to be harvesting, and then I need to do some baling. So maybe there is a possibility that with this I might be able to afford to buy a bigger baler. It would mean selling this trailer which I've only bought and that baler, but it could work. The potential is there. Right, I need to turn that off. I need to go back over to this tractor, detach the baler, and then, yeah, grab the mower, which is just over here. And it's getting quite stuffy in here again. Let's get that window back open, not all the way. There we go. But it has turned out to be a good mower. At the dealership, there was somebody there who said, it's not going to be, your tractor's not going to be powerful enough. It turns out that it was, so that was good. I think, yeah, the spec sheet shows that it requires 110 horsepower. This tractor is only 75 or something, I don't know exactly, but yeah, it turned out alright, so that was all good. Get it unfolded. And then, just the one time I need to cut through the field. Very satisfying watching this. The only problem with it is I might not go in a straight line. I might just go at a complete diagonal across the field. Looks like I am doing, judging by that. Still, could have been worse. There was a lot more left than I was expecting. Still, that means more money, I suppose. So yeah, what I'm going to do is just keep you up to date as I go on with this, and yeah, hopefully it's not going to take too long, because I really do want to get into the other field today. So, time to reattach to the trailer, to detach the trailer from the 135, and I was having a good think about what to do with this again, and I really do think that upgrading to a larger baler, a standard size baler, would actually be profitable. It would be a good idea. So that's what I'm going to do. But I do need to obviously get some form of loader as well. So I think maybe at the end of today I'm going to pop by the dealership before it closes, see what they've got in the way of balers and also loaders, see what the price is. If it's good, then I might be tempted to buy. Of course, leave enough money to survive and repay the mortgage. Very important, otherwise, yeah, I might as well give up now. So off I go. Yep, I've done it in a very strange way, but it just seemed to be the most obvious way of doing it when I was mowing, because the field is actually a very strange shape in the first place. So I think it's for the best. Right, here we go. Let's get baling. I just thought of starting here, right in the middle. Oh, the ratchet strap. It's still over there. That's going to cause issues. I will try again. Staying straight. Takes a while for the first bales to go up. It's actually very difficult staying in line. But those bales going in. I'll update you in a few minutes' time. It shouldn't take too long to fill. That is the majority of this side of the field finished, so now I just have this main section, and as you can see the trailer is getting fairly full, probably about 2/3 full. So yeah, instead of cramming it all in, I was just going to take this in a minute or two, do a second load, third load. I'm going to leave it there, try and load as many as I can do, but I might be picking some of them up off the ground. Yes, I'm going to be. Yep, there goes the first one, although pretty good actually, that wasn't too bad overall. So yeah, drop that off, switch the engine off, and finally just make sure nothing goes flying out the front by putting a ratchet strap over. There are still several just dotted around the field which need to be picked up. I'll do that when I finish the field. It is the perfect fit as well on this drawbar. Drop the pin through, and it's all good. I can also see one which has fallen off the trailer just up here. That can be picked up later, and that one there seems to be adding more to the pile. Okay. Get some more money for these. So that puts the total up to 15,462. It's going very well. Now for the final load. In the future, I may actually extend this field, all of it to be arable. It could be very good. I might even split it in two actually, have a very small grass division between the two. I also would love to do some root crops, but at the moment I can't afford to get any kind of planters or even harvesters. Harvesters being quite expensive. Again, if I do get a harvester, it's going to be very old, but it's just something which I would quite fancy doing. It would be quite a fun thing to do. So yeah, I'm building up to expanding the farm, and also I'm expanding to get some sheep. I'd love to get some sheep. I have almost finished. Next I have the fun job of running around the field, throwing all the bales up into here, where there is actually loads of space. Tons of space, but yeah, about 20 bales, 15-20 bales just lying around. And there we go, done. There are a few pieces of grass which were never cut, which is a bit of a shame. But even so, I've got plenty of bales here. So it begins. Throwing the bales into the back. This may take some time. Okay, so most of the field has now been cleared. It's also getting quite late, so I need to go and sort out the issue with the header. I need to get the header over here somehow. I really don't know how it's going to get across the road. I have only got to go through a few gates, but it is just too big. So yeah, next stop is definitely the dealership. In fact, I'll go there on the way back, because I also want to have a look at the potential of buying a new baler and also loader. I think a loader is going to be a bit of a stretch, but I can't really get a baler without one, so I might even get a loader first and then keep these, because a loader has multiple uses, so I don't know. Or I might buy nothing, we'll have to see. But the 135 is staying, whatever. It's a bit of a collector's item now, so it's going to be sticking in my vlogs for a very long time, hopefully. Right. One more to hurl into the back. There we go. Yeah, I need to drop that off. I'll pull out of the way. Park over here. Could really do with shutting that back window. And we're done. So, and I don't want to have a flat battery when I get back. There we go. Yeah, so over to the 135. Hitch onto the trailer once again. And, yeah, time to sell. You see, it is a bit of an upheaval. All this detaching and reattaching. It's a faff. Right. Forgotten. Thanks for the reminder, Bale. Yeah, I know. I really, really should have put something across there. Try and get further back. There we go. Put a strap across. Good. Okay, so I'm on the world's bumpiest track. I'm going to stop here to pick up the 2 bales, not the 1 bale. I did just pick one up from behind me, so I'm assuming it has been knocked further down the road. So it's just the 1 bale, which is not making much progress. Where's it gone? There's it gone. Right, there we go. So, this is the final load. How much can I make in total? I'm really hoping quite a bit. 17,000 would be good. Yes! 17. Okay, so over to the dealership, and then hopefully over to my other field to start to bring the combine across. Oh no, look, I did miss a bale. Okay, in that case, time to pick it up by hand and have a bit of a walk. Bit of physical exercise. Not something I do very often. Put it in the bale store. There we go. Yep, so that's boosted it by another £36. My old house. Dennis. Yep. I don't even know if anyone's living there, actually. Never stopped to look. Right. Let's see what they've got. Do you have any loaders? And do they have any balers? Let's soon find out. Well, there is good news and bad news. Firstly, they do have a very old loader. It's incredibly old. £15,000 though. It is a bit out of my price range at the moment. Plus some attachments I think they said they have. Yeah, they've got the pallet fork at £800. The bucket at £1,400. They're quite expensive. And also a bale spike over at £600, which is actually the cheapest, and it's the one I would need first of all. So that's not too bad. So yeah, it'd be about £15,600 to begin with. The only thing which they said you'd have to be careful with is it can be quite difficult to get attachments for it, and if you allow these ones to be sold without the loader, then I might never be able to get them again. So yeah, I might have to get everything in one go. But as for today, I think I'm going to have to just leave it. I wouldn't mind seeing it though. I might just request them to show me where it is. I think it's at this depot, not at another one. But as for the baler, they said there's some coming in next week, but nothing at the moment. So I'm going to have to wait for that. They've just told me that it actually conveniently already has the bale spike attached to it, and it's around the back. I don't even know how you get round. Is there an official way round here? I might just have to... Health and safety are going to love this. Jump on the wall and run over. There it is. Wow, that's old. I like it. I do like it, but I don't think I like the price. I might have to see if they can do me a bit of a deal. They said the key should be in it because they're about to bring it around to give it a bit of a service. I can see it needs a bit of a wash, but yeah, let's just see. Yep, that seems to work. How do you drive it? Where's the ignition? Wait, where's the ignition? Something under here. Ah, there we go. Oh! I'm not used to one of these things. I've only been driving the 135 and my new 675. Oh, that's weird. Rear wheel steer. I like it. I do like that. But yeah, like I say, it's quite old. It's also quite expensive. But as I did say, these things do hold their value. They are expensive machines. Wow. So, if you are watching my vlog and you think this would be a good idea for my farm, then yeah, please do comment in my comment section, and well, I will see if I can afford it later. I just don't know if it's the right time. I think if they can do me a deal, then yeah, it'd be good. But at the moment, that's probably a bit expensive, but we'll see. Anyway, last thing I need to do is bring the combine across. I've completely run out of time for today. I'm going to bring the... oh, that's probably not a good idea. No, I need to bring the... no, I'm going to have to speak to him about a header trailer. I'm going to have to. Yeah, let's just go over here. Jump back over the wall. I need to speak to somebody about a header trailer for my combine. They should know which one it is. I bought it from here. They have said that they have no idea which header trailer it will fit to. They said the closest matched mine with a 14-foot New Holland trailer, but that's going to set me back £3,500 just to basically move fields. It's going to wipe out any profit. So, what I have done is I have requested for them to try and see if they can source a smaller header for me. I might even have to sell my current one. So, it's a bit of a strange situation. It's a very tricky situation. But I'm just going to have to wait because they're going home now. Hopefully tomorrow they have some news for me. So, yeah, I'm going to leave this vlog here. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. And until next time, thank you for watching. And I'll hopefully see you again soon. Bye for now.